So welcome to your Sunday morning 10 o'clock yoga core class. We invite you to bring some good energy, some strength, and a good positive attitude to explore, to discover, and just to have an open mind. So every Sunday and Thursday at 10 o'clock, you have an hour of my time to share all of those things. So welcome. And again, make sure you have your water with you. And it's raw. There's no editing. This is exactly how it is. There's going to be some education today. So you're going to learn a little bit about why we're doing what we're doing. So let's begin by standing today, long and strong. And I continually stress on your basement and engaging your feet into the floor. With your feet engaged, you're going to pull your feet apart, which will engage your feet into the floor. Now, you don't necessarily have to do this when you are in yoga during this time. You can do this throughout your day while you're waiting in those lineups, while you're preparing food. Always engage. So from the basement up, you'll find your glutes will fire. Zip up through your core, roll the shoulders back. Bring your hands to heart space. Tip your chin down and back slightly. Gently close your eyes and breathe. Yeah, so this was a raw practice. No editing. We are here to just have an hour of core and yoga flow. So we start by connecting to our breath, breathing in through the nose, fill the lungs. Start to feel the ribs expand. The breath will be thankful for the practice. So breathing in through your nose, exhale through nose. And if you need to let go of something, by all means, open up your mouth and let it go. Now just begin to create that little shift from your heel to the balls of your feet. And in your yoga practice, you really learn to become acquainted with your whole entire body. You are well aware and more aware than average of what happens when you move. So today, if we are slowing things down a little bit, that's a sign that we have the time to slow down, where you can really dive in deep, notice things that happen, observe what happens to your body. So as you're shifting from your heel to the edges of your feet to your toes, a little bit of a sway happens. And this, again, not only happens here, but in our world today, we are learning to slow down. So when you go out for those walks, you can observe, you can take your time. And that's the beauty. We are spinning this to our advantage. Take a couple more big breaths. Fill your body with newfound energy. Perfect. And we're going to open up our eyes. We're going to take a big inhale up. Energize the body. And when we come up, imagine that your hands are hip distance apart, and we're going to reach, pulling down on one and then the other. So imagine you're pulling yourself up, right? Side to side, tipping and pulling, tipping and pulling. Now connect your breath to this move. Inhale and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. Your bicep is beside your ear and your chin is tucked down. And we'll just do a couple more of these. We're going to get some shoulder warming up exercises here, since we will be using our shoulders a little bit. And then from here, let the arms go. You can stay at the top of your mat facing forward. I am going to the side. Arms are extended out. My fingers are extended. I roll my shoulders. I set my shoulders back on my top of my ribs. So join me. And I'm going to do some retraction. So I retract, keeping my elbows locked in, and then retract, and then protract. Right? So you're taking your shoulder blades apart, and then you're pinching your spine. You're becoming a little bit more mobile in through your shoulder mobility, discovering how your shoulders can move. So when we cue to set your shoulders for good safety, you set your shoulders exactly where they need to be. You're not reaching forward, and you're not hyperextending at any points. So we'll just do a couple more, and you should start to feel some good heat and energy into the shoulders. And again, are you engaging your feet to the floor still? Hopefully you didn't let that go, because you own it. Perfect. still facing the front. We're gonna take a deep breath in. We're gonna come with our feet a little bit wider apart. Shoulder mobility, you're gonna sink down, dragging your elbows and then pressing up. Good. Push the floor away as you come up. Notice when we move dynamically, you can go a little bit deeper, a little bit longer. Good. We're gonna hold the next one in our basement. So hold it down right here. Fingers are wide, thumbs away, and we're going to take our internal rotation and then come back up. So we're breaking this move down. So it's a good way to just introduce the breath to movement, warming up through the body. Right from here, tipping, and again, good heat and energy into the shoulders. We're gonna do 2 more of these. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale to sink. We're gonna stay right here. We're gonna take those arms out, flip them, open up through a little bit of chest opening. And then take your hands down in front of those knees, even in between the legs. And as we open up, we take our thumbs behind us. And for those of you who are closer to do you know what hitchhiking is? The younger crowd won't know what hitchhiking is, but that's what we used to do. Hitchhike was so bad, but it was fun. Here we go. Exhale as the thumbs roll towards the back of the mat. Right, so open up. Now you can incorporate a little bit of a back extension. When you do that back extension, make sure you squeeze the glutes again. Engage your feet into the floor. So push your feet down and apart. You're connecting and linking your whole entire system. Rolling back, open. Are you breathing? Inhale, exhale. Good heat and energy through your body. Good, 2 more. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. All right, bringing those feet back down. We're going to focus on the 4 points of our core. So hip, hip, shoulder, shoulder, front and back. Most people think of core just the front, but it's your back as well. We're gonna work on our back body again. Face the front, feet are together, zip up through the center. So really squeeze those inner thighs together, landmark the hips. Imagine you're wearing a tie and someone's pulling you. How long can your spine be? And you're gonna come to a flat back. So come to a point where you might feel a little bit of too much of a tug. If you have tight hamstrings, no problem. Soften, do a little micro bend. Eventually tuck the chin in. You're landmarking your hips, open up through the shoulder blades. Squeeze your elbows closer to the sky a little bit. Tuck that chin in. Take your hands now out in front. Biceps to the side, your ears. Now it looks like a fairly simple move, but what is suspending you here in space is your core, your back muscles. So from right here, we're going to hinge. Take your hands with you. Hinge up, slowly, slowly, slowly. Keep those thighs intact. Bicep to side, ears nice and long. Squeeze glutes. Inhale. Exhale as you tip. Slow. Right? So that's the theme. Slow. Flat back. Reach long. Pause. This is when your fingers are furthest away from you, so your levers are long, so it's more of a challenge. And then hip hinge up. Really slowly. Don't rush it. Lengthen. We're going to do 2 more of these. You should feel the back body. So what is controlling this movement towards the earth? Your muscles. Back muscles draw your navel into spine. Holding this. Notice the engagement of your feet. Tip up. Slowly. You should feel that posterior chain just firing, lots of heat and energy. It's beautiful. And getting warmer as we do so. We're going to hold this last one right here a little bit. Palms now to the floor. We're going to take our arms, wrap them around towards our back body, and then swoop them in front. Inhale, and then exhale. Again, working on shoulder mobility, well, our back muscles are firing. Good, 2 more. Beautiful. Coming up slowly, yet again. Awesome. Let's take our feet wide into a sumo squat, sinking down. Let's take those arms, stack them, opening up. Feel that side bend Really good after we did that back bend, so it's a good counter pose. Looking up at your fingertips if available. Now use your side muscles to tip up, pause, exhale slow. Good, connect forearm, try to stack your arms, look up to the sky. Sink a little bit. As your inner thighs are getting a little warmer, more supple, you can sink down a little bit. Good. And then tip, 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 tip. Okay, heel toe it in. Give me a breath. Exhale, forward fold, round out that spine. Exhale, halfway lift. And round out. And we're going to be really focusing, come all the way back up, onto that lower back. So, again, facing front, come to the back of your mat. So just tip back. We're going to be doing some walkouts. Coming up, big breath. And we're going to play with the walkouts a little bit. So coming into our flat back, round out so you connect your hands to the floor. So bend your knees a lot so you can. And I think 6 steps is appropriate. So you're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should be fairly stacked right here. Okay, then we widen our base with our feet. So we stay in this plank position. Okay, soften your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then come up to your flat back. Round it out. And then take a deep breath in. Good. Exhale. Now this time come right down, find the floor, and walk your 6 steps into your plank again. So these are your walkouts, grab hold. Now if this is too much, remember you can always go to knees, but remember take your hips with you. Don't leave your bum up. Your best assets always follow you wherever you go. Walking in. Okay, and then just roll the spine all the way up, roll the shoulders set. Link it from head to toe. So now we're going to play a little bit. Take a breath up. Forward fold. You're going to walk those 6 steps out. Control, stack your bones. Bring your feet together. We're going to tap out to the side and tap out to the side. 1 more each. Side tap. And then side tap. Back to the center. Soften knees. Tippy toe back in. Good. And then roll, reset spine. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold again. Walking out. So it's good we did that shoulder work. Tapping out, because it's very helpful to our planks right here. Walking, tippy toe back in. Make sure the knees are soft. Tuck the chin in. Reset up. We're going to play switching up our plank, walking out. Again, keep that chin tucked in. Now our feet going to go wide. Try not to, the hips are going to do a shoulder tap. So try to be on one arm for as long as possible. Set it back down, tap the shoulder, down, tap the shoulder, down, 1 more. So we're going to do 4 shoulder taps. Soften, tippy toe back in. Restack spine, give me some energy. Exhale, forward fold. Walking out, again, your 6 steps. Perfect. Shoulder taps. Shoulder taps. And you can do this with your knees connected to the floor. No problem. Do what you can. Choose your modifications wisely. Restack. So we have 1 more little thing that we're going to do, playing in our walkouts. If it's too challenging, you can stay in plank. But we're going to open up to one side, stacking shoulder blades. Over to the other side. Pivot your hips, pivot your toes, stack your shoulder blades. Other side. Inhale, exhale to let go. Inhale, find the floor, last one. Find the floor. Okay, soften those knees, tippy toe back with the hands, and then restack. Big breath, energizing. 1 more time, so make this one count. Soften your knees, walk those hands out. Feeling stronger, push into the floor. Use the energy from the floor. Stack the shoulder blades, pause for no rush, pausing. We like to marinate a little bit into each and every pause so we really get acquainted with it. right? And then over to the other side. Good, soften the knees, tippy toe back in. Let's come halfway because we're done with the set and then round out, root and rise up, hands to heart space, walk up to the top of our mat. So we're gonna come into our flow. And in our flow, we have 4 sun salutations. We're gonna go through the first one very slowly and then ramp up. So as I always say, learn it, I'm gonna own it, okay? So stay straight ahead. I'm gonna go to the side so that you'll get a better view of what's coming your way. Roll the shoulders back, engage your feet, right? Tear the mat apart. So coming into our powerful pose. Coming in, again, your palms can be extended or your baby fingers. If your shoulders don't like that, straight out. Now I like to have a flat spine. So I take my tailbone, I tuck it under by using my lower core muscles right here. So engage, right? Perfect. And then as we come out of this powerful pose, we're gonna step way back into warrior 2, that right side. So it's your right arm back, and I want the hips and shoulders to be squared off to the side. Settle in, recheck. So this first round, we're just learning, we're re-evaluating our poses, stacking our bones. Ready? We're gonna shift. So extend your warrior, reach as far as you can, and then take the arm in front of your shin. Now you can take the arm up, you can take it ahead, wherever it's comfortable for you. But I want you to take that rib cage and wrap it around to the side wall. The top hand in the air and your foot are going to swoop around, connect to the floor, push into the earth with that right hand, open up to the left, so you kind of spun around. Straddle that foot. We're coming to our plank, and then down dog. So it feels beautiful for this down dog. You can hold this down dog, or you can join me into tucking the knee into the wrist, coming into down dog. So we're not doing a 3-legged because we're doing this in our sun fast. All right, so drag that knee close to your wrist. Last one, exhale, cinch up that core. Good. Bending our knees a lot, walking up towards our feet, halfway lift. Exhale, round out spine, root and rise up, hands to heart. Perfect. We're gonna do the other side. So well done. Okay, so discover a little bit more. Powerful pose. Take a deep breath in. Sit back into your heels, toes close. Wrap that tailbone under. Again, palms here, there, you choose. Standing up out of it, I'm gonna take that left foot back. And again, it's nice and wide. Connect the outer edge of that back foot. Stack your bones. Just open up through the hips. Feel the openness, feel the spaciousness of this pose. Reach, hinge, stacking your shoulder blades. Scan throughout your body. We're gonna take the top hand and the foot down to the floor. Push into the left hand, spin around towards that knee. Push into the earth, exhale. Straddle the foot, down dog. Nice. Taking the right knee in towards the wrist. You're hovering your shin, down dog again. So we have 3 more of these. You got it. Nice work. Hips are high. As you exhale, send your heart toward your knee. 1 more. Nice. Now soften your knees a lot. Tippy toe in. Halfway lift. Flatten that back, squeeze blades, round out the spine, root and rise all the way up. Connect your hands at heart space. So we have 2 more. So now you get a sense of the flow. Give it a little bit more. Generously bend your knees a lot. Come up, powerful pose. Roll the tailbone under, scan from your base up to your fingertips. Step way back into your warrior 2. Sink as low as you can. Try to get this leg parallel. Reach, reach, reach a little further. Spin around, open up your heart. Nice. Take the top arm, the back foot, spin around, push into the earth, open up towards your knee. Release, straddle that foot. Here we are, down dog. Good, and then drag that knee in towards wrist. Down dog. Exhale, drag that knee in. Down dog. Good, hinging through the shoulders. One more time, use your breath to guide you right to movement. Beautiful, soften your knees, look to your hands, because that's where we're headed. Halfway lift, round out the spine, root and rise up. Hands to heart. Okay, this is our last round, so we're gonna pick up the pace a little bit. Ready? Generously bend. Inhale up. Powerful pose. Open up towards your warrior. Sink down low, reach. Stacking, pivot all the way around. Connect to the floor, open up towards the knee. Find the floor. Here we are. Down dog. Connect knee into the wrist. So it's like you're scraping your knee and I really want you to cinch your core as you're dragging that knee in towards your wrist. Beautiful. Hips are high. Really use those strong arms to push your heart towards your knees. Good. Soften a lot. Hop or walk in this time. Ooh. Flat back. Round out. Root and rise up. Hands to heart space. You should be very warm and invigorated. So here, let's take our hands right dog. Just give those arms a little bit of a break, a little bit of active recovery, I say. Hips can now let go. Yes. Take a deep breath. Meet me back into the center. Big breath in. Interlace. Wrists. Elbows. Lift up. Exhale, pull to the side. Feel the openness. Inhale to center. Exhale to the side. And now we come up and we wrap all the way around. So soften those knees. Drop the head. Roll around to the other side. So I want you to really push and pull with those arms. Drop down. Wrap around, open and lift. Inhale, exhale, wrap around. Good, releasing the arms to front. We're gonna come back into that powerful pose. So zip up through the center and powerful pose. So we're gonna roll those baby fingers towards, tuck the chin down. So roll your pelvis under. We're gonna balance right here on the left leg. So just hover the right. Nice. And we're gonna take that leg, creep it back, sink down. And again, if you want a little bit wider, you can. From here, laterally lean, open up that side body, reach through with the fingertips. Come back to center. Let's scissor open towards the knee. So reach to the front and the back of the room right here. Good. Coming up, now scissor open the other side. And then come back to center. Pull your hands to heart space. Inhale up, back into the powerful pose, but this time, right leg now takes the weight. Hover. Good. How long can you stay in this powerful position? Nice. How deep can you go? Beautiful. Steady and strong. So when we balance, you stare at an object, you get into a little bit of a zone. That's your drift state. Okay, and now start to drift that back leg back, creep, creep, creep. Keep going deep, deep, deep. Land it. Stack your bones. Laterally lean towards that right knee. And again, you really want to reach. That's where you get the best bang for your buck. Come into center. Inhale. And we're going to open up towards the knee. Scissor the arms. Reaching is the key here. And then come back to center. Exhale, open up towards the other side. Use your breath and really reach. Come back to center. Pull everything back to your Tadasana mountain pose. Generously bend. Reach. Lead with your heart. Swan dive. Round out the spine. Halfway lift. Exhale down. Root and rise up. Good. Take those arms down by the side. So we're going to connect down to the floor. But before we do that, I wanted to get into what we call perturbations. So some of you that know me have been to the studio, you may know what perturbations are. You can do that with a partner throughout your day, or you can do it just by connecting to a wall. So if you have a partner nearby who can actually do perturbations with me, so I'm gonna grab my partner. He doesn't know this is all lead. So partner, come on up. So let's just say, you want to get connected and have a partner. If I'm in my position right here, there's my partner, Phil. So he's going to come and tap my shoulder and walk around and tap, 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 tap. So we'll just go around. So this is just something you can do. You ground through, and he taps me, and I have to lock in my core. Now, we may not have a partner, right? There's other things that we can do as well. Okay, this partner, okay, so that's good. You can also do a little resistance with the partner. So let's say you don't have a partner. So partner goes away because we don't have a partner. So if I use right here, part of my furniture, and I'm pushing in to the wall. So my one shoulder is closed. Hopefully you get a clear picture. You push, 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 push. You lock in that core. Or you may want to use a piece of furniture. So if I have my furniture, my table here, I'm pushing, 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 pushing in. Isometric contractions. So I really want you to sort of play with that throughout your day, because we have time. If you go into putting clothes away, going to the washroom, take a little pause on the way out or into the washroom, grab hold of that washroom door and push, 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 push on the frame of the door. That will connect and lock in the core. Don't think we always have to do core, just when you and I are connected in this space. So on that note, let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, round out. Thank you, partner.
You're welcome.
Halfway lift and connect down. So we're going to do 4 leg exercises in a supine position, which means you're on your back. So you can come to the side if it's more convenient for you to have a look-see. We're going to do the 4 exercises in a slow motion. So we learn it, then we earn it and own it. But we're just going to learn it and own it. So here I am in my supine position. My one leg is out and it is parallel to my other leg. And then I take my circle out with that right leg. Now my left leg is stable, okay? So I'm not moving my opposite leg, because that's the tendency. So we swoop around, pause in the basement, circle around, and notice my circles don't come all the way up beyond my leg. We don't want that. We want them to rise up and then circle around. Try to solidify this opposite leg in space, okay? Now, if you want a little bit more, you can cradle your head and then come up. You should start to feel some good heat and energy into this hip socket right here. It should be talking to you right about now. Good. Draw this navel, suck it into the floor. So your whole entire torso is connected. Good. We've got 2 more here. Last one. Good. Switch. Ooh, I feel that. Hopefully you do as well. So here we are connected. Toe is always facing the sky. Try not to tip and externally rotate your hip. So watch your big toe in space. Your big toe is always facing up towards the sky, right? Not much movement into this leg, the right leg right here. So sometimes I even place my hand on my leg so that it is reminding me not to move this leg right here, circling around. Perfect circles. Are you breathing? Inhale, exhale as you circle around. Exhale as you circle around, good. Let's go 2 more of these. Good, perfect. Give those legs a little bit of a hug. Take your feet wide, and we're just gonna windshield wash. One knee in and then the other. So melt the inside of your knee towards the floor. Good. So that's one. We have 3 more to do, and then we're gonna scoot through them with a more definite number and pace. Okay, so the next one is what I call a double leg stretch to tuck. So I take my arms beside my biceps. They're not above my head so much, but they're on about a 45 degree. My legs mimic. And I lift my head off and I come into my tuck, nose to knee, and then I extend out, keeping my chin tucked in, and then tuck, and then out, long and strong. So we reach. Now again, if this is a challenge, we don't take our arms and our leg out as much. Or you can just do the legs, okay? So there are ways to modify. So if we're getting towards, you know, a point of losing our integrity for the move, modify it. There's no harm in that. And if I keep talking, we're gonna do 100 of these, so I better stop, okay? All right, let's do one more. Breath. Try not to hold your breath when your arms and legs are extended. Okay, so that's 2. The third one we're gonna do are what I call bicycles. So I support my head. My biggest pet peeve with bicycles is when people cross their elbow beyond their midline. I want you to keep the elbows out to the side so the elbows don't come in close. Keep your wings open. We're gonna bicycle the leg. Now when I peel off, I still have my elbow wide, and I kind of aim myself in between my knee and the elbow, and I can also lean and press into the floor here. And then I switch. And this is slow and controlled. So notice and be mindful of your elbows and where they are. It's a lot more intense than if you take this elbow across. You lose some of the core. Exhale, are you breathing? Inhale, exhale, pause. We'll do one more each side. Perfect. Taking your arms around those knees, give yourself a hug. Beautiful. And our last one that we're going to do are what I call scissor grabs, scissor leg grabs. This we're going to pull, and I come up and I reach up towards my ankle and I give it a little tug. Now, if you don't have that flexibility, you may put a little bend in this leg. That's cool, that's okay. And then we're going to switch, switch. Good. So just scissor the legs. My spine is covered, and again, I'm looking more up. I'm not down towards my upper thighs. So there's a space between my chin and my chest. See, so we're just scissor, scissor, scissors, and scissors. One more each leg. Breathe, exhale. Good, grab hold. Awesome. So those are our 4 exercises. So this is what they're going to look like. With our leg circles, we're going to go 10 one leg, 10 on the other. And we're not going to do our little rests in between. We're going to just fire up and go right to our tucks in and out. And then we're going to do our 10 bicycles. We're going to go only go, and you go 10. So it's only 5 per side. That's all I ask. But I want these 5 to be quality, not quantity. And then we're going to do the scissor grabs. And again, it's only going to be 10, 5 per side. Okay? So it's a little bit of a 4 sequence, but we're going to do amazing. So get your heels away a little bit, toes up. And again, just to recap, your toe remains facing the sky the whole time. Place your arm on the opposite side, and here we go, circle around. Circle around. Now we're doing 10 of these per side because I think they're important for today and utilizing the hip, okay? You need to hover, you can hover. Pace yourself. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1, and switch. So remember, this is your owning part. So you're gonna own these. So take your hand onto the leg. Good. Try not to move it. It will move a smidgen. 4 more of these. Breathing. Inhale, exhale. Good. Feel the love, baby. Feel the love. 1 more. Yes. Okay, here we go.
Double leg stretch, so pull those knees in and extend out. Biceps flat, ears, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, good. Ride it. So remember I said, the breath is your anchor. You have 4 more. Reach and go. Stick with it. You got this. Be strong. This is where it counts. Last 2. Yes, good job, good job. Okay, ready? Bicycle the legs out. So again, keep the elbows wide, and there's only 5 per side. But they're slow. It's not all about how fast we can get these done. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1 more per side. We only have 1 more. Finish strong. Okay? So pulling in, switch. Strong legs. Pulling in. And again, last 4, so no regrets. Finish, finish, finish. Be strong here. Nice. Pulling in. Celebrate. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Good job. And can we kind of laterally lean? Take your 1 foot, cross ankles, so we're creating a C curve. Keep the opposite hip, so you're creating a banana with your torso. So cinch the side body together, and we're breathing and opening up into the other side. Chin rests towards your armpits. That was good, so well done. We're gonna go over to the other side now. So reach, stacking your hands. Take your left ankle, crossing the ankles. Again, opening up side body, creating a curve, a C curve, or a banana shape with your body. So breathe into each and every rib along this side. Opening up. My left side, cinching it together. Settle my chin into my armpit. Nice. And then coming into center. Just get everything a little shake. We're going to roll over onto all 4. So now we're going to do some prone exercises. So prone just means you're facing the floor. We're going to be doing some mountain climbers, but not fast. So this is into your plank position. And we're just going to do these knee drives similar to what we did in our down dog. So this time we're going to cross diagonally. So drop the hip, side of my shin, drags along the floor, almost. Your eye gaze should be down in between your thumbs. Okay, so again, how many exercises are we going to do? 4. Okay, so that is exercise number 1. From there, we're going to take our elbow underneath. We're going to open up. So this is your modification, doing a side plank. Okay, and then we're going to dip the hip down and then hike that hip back up, making sure nose, chin, chest is in alignment. Everything is nice and open. So if you wanted to up the ante today, you can dip down and then hike up. So you can choose. If you start off in a long plank position and you're partway through the reps, feel free to just tuck the knees when you're in that down position, okay? And modify accordingly. Just do 1 more, and then we're gonna switch to the other side. So just swivel around. It's important that you stack elbow underneath your shoulder so you have good stability. And again, here we'll start off with a modification. So again, nose, chin, chest in alignments. And then we dip down and then hike up. Also, if you even to do a in-between step, top leg can come up. You want to go all the way, but if you're going to go all the way, making sure your hips and shoulders are in line. I find tendency people will hip hinge and they'll take their butt behind them. As I said earlier, you always have to take your best assets with you. So sink down and up. Good, let's go 2 more this side. Woo-hoo. Okay, and now we're gonna go back into our plank position, modify like so. We're gonna do thumbs up to the sky, alternating. So thumb up, make sure your bicep beside ear. You don't want to go higher than your head. No point in doing that. So you want length. It's not about height, it's about finding and reaching your fingertips. You want to go all the way up into the plank, take it up, make sure you got a wide base as well. If my feet are too close, I'm going to do my hula hoop. I want a wide base, and I take those thumbs up, and then back down. Good, one more each side. Connect to the floor. Use the energy. Dropping down. Take down into your child's pose to give you a little break before we do our last one. And the last one is going to be alternating your plank. Plank, side plank, plank, side plank. Okay, so again, breath to movement. Coming up, so it looks like so. You're in your plank, and then you open up to a side plank. Stack your bones slowly. Pivot, open up, side plank. We pause at each station here. So we open up, we pause. Good. And then we open, and we pause. Let's go one more each side, okay? Get acquainted to the move. You got it. Good job. Coming back down, and just sink back, so big toes together, knees wide, into your child's pose. You can just drop your head. Take some deep breaths here. Grab a drink of water if you need. I'm going to, but we're going to do those 4 exercises again, and we're going to have a tempo. We're going to have a count, and this is like the meat of the class because this is the end of your core portion before we kind of do some stretches. So this next couple of, well, minute or so, dig in deep. Give it your all. So, as I always say, prepare to be a little uncomfortable. Temporary pain, permanent gain. Okay, so here we start off. Exercise number 1 of 4. You're gonna do your slow mountain climbers. Numbers, we're gonna do 10 per side. And then we're gonna do 10 dips on each side. And then our planks, we're gonna do 5 per side on those because they're more challenging. And then we're gonna do a total of 10 side to side. Okay, follow along, we'll get it done. Here's your plank. Ready, your mountain climber. So splay those hands out, drag those knee in, cinch it. Good, and then you can dive across or go directly in towards your wrists. Good job. Okay, we're at 6. Good. So we're halfway. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale to really cinch. This is where you have to be strong. Nice. Every time you dig in, think, I'm stronger. I can do it. Yes. Good. 2 more. 2 more. Good. Coming down onto the floor. Here we go. Side bends. And again, up we go. 10 per side. So we're dripping down 10. Good. Yeah, just be feeling the love. And you might feel the love tomorrow too. Yay. It's good. That's what we want. I mean, really, what else are we going to do today? We might as well work our core, right? Seriously. It's good. 2 more. And then we get to do the same, so we're well matched. Swing those legs around. Enjoy this few seconds rest here too. That's a bonus. Okay, here we go. Hike it up. Down. Sometimes I imagine that there's a string or wire, and somebody up there is lifting my hip up. I'm not doing the work. I just pretend somebody's lifting me up. Okay, all in your perspective. You have 5 more. Good. Woohoo. Yes, and we're going to have to put our bathing suits on soon. So now's the time to be ready. Last one. Perfect. And then coming into our plank. So if you need to go to knees, by all means, but remember those best assets you have, tuck them down. There we go. And there's only 5 per side. Wide base. Drag that thumb up because we know it's a thumbs up kind of day. Breathe, exhale. All right, we good? Only two more. And then we're gonna come right in by bringing our feet a little closer. Open up to your side plank. Down, open up side plank. Oh, we only have 8 more of these babies. Making sure you place your hand directly on your shoulder. Stack those bones, stack those thighs. Pausing. Yes, marinating in to each segment. Good. Go 2 more. Down, open up. Good. Push into that earth, use it. And then right from here, beautiful. You did it. Nice job. Take your tailbone towards your heels. Walk out. We're gonna hold our child's pose. This is a beautiful pose to do after you've done some core work. It rounds out the spine, allows your neuromuscular system to start to settle and calm down. Let's walk our hands over to the one side. Stack our hands, one on top of the other. Feel the side body open. Two more breaths here. Exhale. Big breath in. And then walk over to the other side. So when we're breathing in and out in this pose, and we're starting to settle our bodies down, think of the breath coming in as a cleansing breath. And exhale anything you no longer need. So cleansing, massaging, that's the point of your breath. One more big breath, breathe into the nose, open up your mouth and let it all out. Walk back to center, coming back onto all fours. We're gonna press into the right hand, open up the left arm, and then we're gonna thread this through, sink your ear and shoulder in. My right hand can go above my head or it can cradle into the small of my back. Good, and just honoring the pose. One more breath. And then unravel. We're now going to go to the other side. We're going to press into the left arm. Open up. Really reach with those right fingertips. Thread through as you exhale. Go a little further. Tailbone is high. The left hand can go above your head, or it can cradle in as a little bit of a bind. And you know, you can also use this arm that's on the floor to push yourself open and away. Nice. So it's time to start celebrating your body for doing such an amazing job. Good. Coming back up onto all fours, swing your legs around to the front. We're going to connect the balls of our feet together and just loosening up through our hips. So sitting tall. If you want more inner thigh, you can pull your heels in close. If not, outer hips is when your feet are further away. I have mine in the middle today. So as we gather up some length, we exhale, we fold forward. You can cup your toes or thread through and then drop your head. Allow gravity the permission to pull yourself a little further and deeper as you're exhaling. Shoulder blades round out here. It's a good time as well to take your chin in towards each side body. So you get to put the chin to the one side and the other. Feel the length happening in between each and every vertebrae as you're breathing in space. And notice that each time you exhale, you may sink a little deeper. Let it go. Good. And then unraveling, bring your knees up closer together. We're going to earn our Shavasana today. So I want you just to let your legs fall outwardly, so a nice soft bend. Get yourself in a comfortable position. Your palms face your legs. The first thing I want you to do is roll your tailbone under. So really dig that tailbone in, chin tucks in. And we're going to take our spine down, one vertebrae at a time. So slow. Just like you're setting a pearl down each vertebrae, one by one by one. Keep that spine rounded, and then we get to find the floor. So dig your legs a little bit wider, arms are wider. Close the legs. It's time to celebrate. So the final pose is our Shavasana pose. So eyes gently resting on your face. And Shavasana becomes much more accessible to you the more that you do it. You have more access to your soul once you drop all of your expectations. Incorporating the practice of loving kindness, Shavasana becomes a time in which we give ourselves permission to soften, release, and find a deeply rejuvenating, restful state, which will gently complement our high energy practice that we just did. So as you're lying here breathing, notice your breath as it moves in and out of your body. Allow your breath to follow its natural cycle. No need to control the breath in any way or send it to any specific place in the body. Just breathe and let it be. So for this time, just be the watcher, not the doer. Let everything be as it is. If your breath is deep, wonderful. If it's shallow, try to deepen it. The most important thing right now is you give yourself the permission to completely relax and let go. With every inhalation, perhaps having a sense of expansion in the body, with every exhalation, a sense of relaxation in the body. Every time you exhale, may be an opportunity to let go of our muscles. Every time you exhale, let go of the weight of your arms, legs, head, and simply everything. Allow yourself to fully trust the surface you are lying on. You are completely safe and secure. Every time you exhale, allow yourself to melt a little bit further. Allow things to be just as they are, bringing a sense of curiosity and kindness to whatever you find. Perhaps having a sense of coming home to your body, of everything being connected. You are whole and complete, safely lying here and being. And remember, the universe isn't interested in your achievements, just your heart. When you choose to act out of kindness, compassion, and love, you are aligned with your true purpose. So marinate in those thoughts and be kind and gentle to yourself. So before opening your eyes and coming back to your seated position, notice the breath moving in and out of the body and moving slowly to awaken your body. Notice how you are feeling compared to when you arrived on your mat. Start to awaken by circling your wrists and ankles and observe. Noticing a sense of calmness and stillness. And let that trickle through the remainder of your day. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Maybe rock a little side to side, awakening your spine. And take a breath of gratitude. And simply ask yourself, what are you grateful for today? Make your way up to seated and bring your hands at heart center. Drop your chin, honoring our body, honoring each other. Namaste, everyone, and thank you for your energy today. So you can join me next Thursday for a dynamic yoga flow, a little different. Still some core, but a little different. Enjoy your happy Sunday. And thank you for coming out and joining me today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Heather. Thanks, Phil.
Heather.
Thank you,
Great
Heather.
job. Great
Great
job,
day.
Heather.
Thanks, Heather.
Well,
Say bye to Chico. Bye bye, Chico. Here's Monster. Bye. Bye, Chico.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks, Heather.
you're welcome. Thanks for coming out.